3 rounds of clubs. Declarer will take 3 heart tricks and 2 spade tricks down 500. And that will teach Mr. Burras to screw with us, for want of a better word. In the other room, Olgason for some reason or other didn't open in 3rd seat, so Gavel opened a club. Bid to 2 hearts. West doubled to show a good hand, and Janiewski could have got that same 500 had he passed out 2 hearts doubled. He ran to 2 spades, so he's playing the 3-3 fit instead of defending 2 hearts doubled for 500. That's 1 defensive trick down the drain.
And another?
They're working very hard to lose their tricks, it's fair to say. I think it was that the ace of hearts instead, much more likely. So let's see what's happening to 2 spades in the other room. Heart lead. Declarer played ace and king of clubs and a 3rd club, ruffed by South with the short trumps. 2nd round of hearts and diamond, queen, ace, jack. Declarer's doing pretty well so far. In 2 spades. Playing a 3-3 fit is never easy, but it's taken 2 clubs, 2 hearts and a ruff, and he still has the ace of spades and may get the jack. So he wasn't a million miles away from making 2 spades. Two hearts, the defenders have taken the ace of spades, the ace king of hearts and the ace of diamonds. 3 rounds of clubs to come, which will put the contract 2 down. The connection again. I just went back in and it's...
Okay, with that I probably can do nothing.
Okay, that's no problem.
Yeah, I'll let know BBO.
Right.
You can...
I'll play around with it and see whether I can do anything. So I just turned it off. Okay. 2 down for 100. In the other room, 2 spades went 2 down.
2 down.
So I think it's 5 imps in total to Iceland. On to board 2. Dealer is east, north-south vulnerable. West Balderson in 3rd seat will probably open a diamond, precision style. But you'd expect north-south to get to 4 spades, which looks comfortable enough. East-west sacrifice in diamonds. It's only 300, but I don't think they'll be able to find it at this table, since diamonds doesn't show diamonds. In the other room, Gavel in third seat opened a club, Polish as West. He might have opened a diamond with that hand. After a club, a spade, pass, four spades, East-West never bid diamonds here either. All the pairs who play natural diamond opening bids and choose to do so with the West hand will be in position to gain 8 imps on the hand. Even if playing a natural method, Pio, would you open the West hand a diamond in third seat?
Yeah. Yes, I would.
You know what you want partner to lead.
Yeah.
I don't know whether East is allowed to raise to 2 diamonds with this hand. Probably not, since partner could have a doubleton. Will South just jump to 4 spades to stop his opponents getting together? 2-no trump looks like a limit or better with 4 spades as a passed hand, maybe even as an unpassed hand. Missed opportunity for both pairs. Two of hearts, I should think, is consistent with king fourth and with a singleton or a doubleton, but in all cases, maybe Balderson can't gain from covering the first heart. So how many pairs do you think Pio will find
6.
a sacrifice in diamonds for East-West?
I think there are too many playing one diamond not showing diamonds, so I'm not so sure they will be optimistic enough
Okay.
as East.
Even if the bidding goes, let's say, a diamond, a spade, 3 diamonds preemptive. If South bids 4 spades, it's not so easy with West
No.
to sacrifice. You can certainly make a good case for it, but the next time partner will have 2-3, 5-3 without the Queen of Clubs, and you go for 800. In the other room, they did play 4 spades, but they led the Queen of Clubs, and Declarer simply drew trumps and played hearts from the top. That's making 420. $620, I'm sorry. 2 imps for Poland for the overtricks. On we go to board 3. Dealer South, East-West vulnerable. Looks like a 4-heart contract where it's difficult for the defenders, but I suspect a club lead might beat 4 hearts. Double dummy. If you lead a diamond, Declarer will perhaps be able to set up diamonds one way or another, but if you lead a club, it's very hard to draw trumps, and the defenders may get the diamond ruff later. In the other room, East-West are playing 4 hearts on a diamond lead. North did not overcall a spade over a heart, and East-West bid unopposed to game. I guess 2 diamonds might have been alerted as a raise, do you think?
Probably. Or not.
Could be diamonds and non-forcing. Let's check
Yeah,
the system cards.
I think they have. I know they have some transfer situations. But if it shows diamonds, I think West would have been tempted to support.
Yes. Well, the sequence heart past 2 diamonds is a good raise in hearts.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that maybe the same thing applies over a 1 spade overcall, but we cannot be confident that that's the case.
It's a very good raise.
So the defenders have 1 trick in every suit, but they may not get that jack of clubs. West would have done better to play king ace of diamonds or ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds. I think Declarer is going to discover that West has the ace, king, queen of diamonds and the queen of spades early on. And since he didn't open a strong club, I think he's going to guess the jack of clubs is to his left. But in any event, with 4 hearts being played in the other room, we're going to see a big swing one way or the other. Defenders led a diamond, and Declarer 1 in hand and took a heart finesse. Ace of spades dropping the queen, diamond ruff coming back, but
That's it.
that's it. Declarer can draw all the trumps, unblock diamonds, and go to the 3rd heart in dummy. And as I say, I suspect on a club lead, if Declarer ducks it, you shift to a diamond and you get the same 3 tricks additionally. If you win the ace of clubs, could you play the 10 of hearts from dummy? I think maybe at double dummy that would bring home the game. That would be your only way to make. It's either going to be 8 or 11 imps to Poland, with 620 in the other room, I believe. A triumph for the 1 spade overcall by North over a heart. As they say on the television, don't try this at home. Well done. Board 4, dealer West, both sides vulnerable. Haraldson has a strong club in third seat. Based on the previous board, you might expect Boras to come in over that. Something to show the majors, maybe. No, the vulnerability makes cowards of us all. A club, a diamond, a no trump to show a balance. 17, 19 or so. Probably ending the auction. Same sequence in the other room, but East opened a nebulous club and over a negative diamond bid a no trump to show 18 to 20. Olgerson led a spade, not surprisingly, as does Boras here. And for want of anything better to do, you'd guess De Clara will unblock spades and lead a diamond towards the queen. Really not much else to do, is there?
No, I think he will try that, and then he makes, I guess, 9.
Yeah, it's hard for the defenders to get more than a club trick, a diamond trick and 2 hearts. I think if South ducks the queen of diamonds, he may finish up with a shot to get a 5th trick off the hand. In the other room, the play started the same way for the first 3 tricks, and De Clara did play a diamond towards the queen. South hopped up with the king and played the queen of clubs. Ducked all round. And I think the defenders are only getting their 2 heart tricks, and indeed at this table, at the other table where Czajniewski's De Clara might finish up with 180.
That's interesting. Ace, another diamond?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not, definitely not best.
Well, bear in mind, North has pitched diamonds.
Yes.
So
he won't get his spade now in dummy.
well,
Nah.
if the queen of diamonds holds, De Clara might play a club to the 10, I suppose. Anyway, at this instance, Czajniewski is coming home with 180 in the other room, so it will be a loss of 1 or 2 imps to Haraldson, whatever he does. The defenders took their king of diamonds and shifted to the queen of clubs, ducked all round, and then played a diamond, so De Clara won the queen, cashed the spade, pitching a heart, took a club finesse, and by that stage the whole club suit was good.
Now the queen of clubs. And then you will lose 2 clubs and 2 hearts, I think. Making 8.
It's no longer the case that one can say the over tricks may be irrelevant. At this form of scoring, every imp counts for something.
Yeah, actually now one imp is close to a victory point if it's around 0.
So while we're thinking about declarers and defenders play, the Swedish women now half a match clear in their group. How many of the players on that team had represented Sweden in the juniors or the girls competition?
I think 4. Oh, in girls.
One,
yeah,
yeah.
yes. 4, I think.
So that's Ida Grönqvist, Cecilia Rimstedt,
Yes.
and her partner is, she's playing with the
Cecilia and Ida are
Right.
playing, and Katrina, Bertaux, and Jessica.
right.
But Katrina wasn't a junior, I think.
Who was the third pair on the team?
It's Ida's mother,
Okay.
Grönqvist, and her partner, whose husband just arrived.
Does that mean
Christ-
does she get the
Chris
day off therefore as a result?
Allesved. I told him you were coming at the wrong moment. So he said the other 2 teams to watch.
Okay. Alice Fed played on the Swedish team that won the World Championship.
That's right.
6 years ago or
Yes.
so. Okay. So Declara can now force North to play a club for him. He's going to get 2 tricks out of this ending.
Yeah. That was strange.
It was an entertaining ending, still for a loss of an imp,
Yes.
but slightly unlucky, I think, for the Polish team here. They are playing in 4 hearts after the auction: a heart, a spade, 2 clubs showing diamonds, 2 spades, 3 hearts past 4 hearts. Spade lead and club shift, and I think whether Declara goes after, I suppose if Declara plays to rough a spade and dummy, he's going to go down. If he takes the diamond finesse, maybe he can hold his trump losers to 1.
So what is the percentage play here? And hearts?
Well, the auction is relevant. South had overcalled 1 spade, North had raised, South led a low spade to the ace at trick 1. So there were some indications the diamond finesse was right. In any event, Declara did not play that way. Spade lead, club shift and club continuation. Declara cashed 1 high heart, king of spades, rough a spade, and he's going to lose 2 trump tricks for dam 1. Here, it's a strong club, a natural 1 spade overcall, 2 clubs by West showing diamonds.
Wait a minute, 2 clubs show diamonds probably.
By West here, yeah.
Yes.
Probably natural game forcing, which is reasonable on the West hand. They play a 14-16 no trumps, so it's actually a real strong club. 7 count facing that's enough to at least take a shot for game. So natural 3 hearts from east, 3 spades, probe. I guess
Ask-
might consider bidding 3 no trumps, but 4 hearts looks more natural. So here, it still looks like the percentage play to me to do what they did in the other room. Rough a spade and play for a favourable trump position. What do you think, Pio? We can see what works. I suppose if South has come in over a strong club on Queen 5th of spades, playing him for the King of Diamonds is not so unreasonable. But you'd still have to take a first round heart finesse. If you lay down the ace and take a diamond finesse to pitch the spades, your trump spots aren't good enough. So I think Declare should go down. What do you think, Pio? Will Declare cash 1 high heart or play King of Spades, spade, and then lead the 10 of hearts from dummy, or guess brilliantly by taking the diamond finesse, pitching his spade on the diamonds and running the 9 of hearts?
Yeah, if he plays 1 high heart and there's nothing dropping from South, then maybe he should finesse diamonds.
But it's no good because the Queen Jack 7 are 2 good spots against
Oh,
him.
sorry, yes, they are.
That's why it was so unlikely he'd make it.
No, that's what I mean. If
Yeah.
7 or the Jack or the Queen drops from South.
You might change your mind at that point.
Yes.
That's what they did in the other room, which was worth noting, that there are some positions where dropping an honor might mislead Declarer into taking the diamond finesse and going down.
Yeah. I don't think anybody made 4 yet, no. After 3 boards, Czech Republic and Sweden have exchanged 1 imp, whereas Germany, Wales have 25 of the same 3 boards.
Romania, Spain have 29 off
Oh,
4, so what you say is valid, but bear in mind Romania have 24 of them and they're bottom of the table, so that is worth drawing to your attention.
yeah.
A very exciting deal here. You can see that if East-West finish in 6 hearts, South might double, particularly if his side have bid and supported a suit to get a spade lead, which will be necessary, but alas, not sufficient. 1 spade by East in the closed room from Jagniewski, 3 diamonds from Olgason, 3 hearts from Gavel, 5 diamonds from Magnuson, 5 hearts from Jagniewski, raised to 6 hearts by Gavel, and that's where we are at the moment. Same start as here. 7 diamonds by North-South, losing a club, a diamond, and a heart is cheaper than the opponent's gain.
And cheaper than the slam.
Well, of course, if nobody doubled and North led a low spade to the first trick, you could be forgiven for going down. It's an interesting question as to whether either North or South will find a way to save on this hand.
I think so. Now.
In this room, well, it's tough to save against 7 spades.
Or no trumps.
Or no trumps, I guess, which eliminates the risk of a heart ruff.
Will South bid spades now?
That's a very good idea. Very good idea. The problem is that if he does, East might now know to bid on in their competitive auction in no trumps or spades. In the other room, South has doubled 6 hearts, Leitner. And just for the record, not that this will happen, but just a warning, the auction in the other room saw West bid 6 hearts and the tray then took about 3 minutes to come through with North and East having passed. So I wouldn't be amazed to discover that a director may be called in the other room. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about that.
Unless we come from Iceland or Poland. We would worry.
Gavel has retreated from 6 hearts doubles to 6 spades with the West cards.
Okay.
He knows that his partner has good spades because his partner raised hearts with, at best, Jack 4th or Jack 5th. So he was prepared to gamble on the spade suit being protected in partner's hand, even against a bad break. And of course, at the end of the hand, Magnus and North will say, I would have led a low spade if you hadn't doubled 6 hearts and beaten it. So they're playing 6 spades in the other room. On a club lead, Declara would be sweating a little, but on a diamond lead he can just take a spade finesse.
Ah, double we say. Why did we say double?
Diamond loser and bad hearts.
Well, partner doesn't have bad hearts.
No, East doubled because he was looking at such bad hearts and no ace of diamonds. Perhaps he was worried his partner had the same hand but with the king of spades and not the ace of diamonds, and would bid on to 7 hearts if you passed it. $1460 in the other room, $500 in this room. A heart loser, a diamond loser, and a club loser. And Poland will double their 14 imps to 28, I think. Well done, North, for working out to sacrifice.
No, 1860.
Wasn't that the name of a football team from Munich?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think West Ham beat them in the final of one of the Cup Winners' Cups or so 50 years ago. Let's have a claim. The Ace of Clubs is not going away. Thank you. Okay. Boris Narkiewicz, I think, will open that south hand and no trump. Stamen, 3 no trumps. Does not look a very exciting hand, does it? With the Jack of Clubs right, King of Hearts on side. It's only about over tricks and no trumps.
Two clubs, 2 spades, 3 no trumps, then Walderson will be reluctant to lead a major.
I agree. But partner didn't double 2 clubs. Still going to lead a club as opposed to a diamond. Partner might have overcalled 2 diamonds if we could beat 3 no trump on a diamond lead. You could make a case for the club lead, certainly. As the cards lie, Declare only has 8 winners, and a diamond lead is the one that doesn't give up a trick. In the other room, where the auction was identical, West led a 4th highest heart, 2, 5, Jack, Queen. Trick 1.
Jack?
Yes.
Really?
So Declare is up to 9 tricks, whereas in this room, he's got that uncomfortable feeling of only having 8. It feels sort of natural to strip off the diamonds,
Or
maybe leaving yourself an entry to hand,
probably a spade to the 10.
right? Before playing off the diamonds.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. Olgerson got a heart lead to the Jack and Queen and immediately set up his 9th trick by leading a club to the
Queen.
That's his 9th trick, so he can duck a spade now. 7 of spades, 2, 9. That's a good guess. He's now set up his extra spade winner. And if a heart comes back, he's probably just going to run for home. So in the closed room, Declare, I think we'll take 3 spades, 2 hearts, 1 club, and 4 diamonds.
Would you start with hearts? as declarer? I think
No,
that's-
I think
that
I'd
comes-
start with spades, and I'd really want to duck a spade to west. So I might lead the 7 of spades from dummy and put the 9 in just like they did in the other room, because I don't want east to lead either clubs or hearts. Now if I'm going to do that, I guess I want to take west's diamond exit out. So maybe I'll play 3 rounds of diamonds finishing in dummy and a spade to the 9 and queen. And now I don't think there's anything the defenders can do to hurt me, although I'd need to be careful to leave the diamond entry the way I want it. And frankly, I haven't decided which way that is yet. Probably the entry to hand means you should play the 9 of diamonds to the ace, a diamond to the queen, and a spade to the 9. The disadvantage of this is that if you play a 3rd round of diamonds, you can no longer play the first spade from dummy, which I think I wanted to do.
Well, this way you force West to
Discard something.
discard something.
Well, the club looks like the natural thing to do, rightly or wrongly. It says he only made 9 tricks in the other room.
Whoops. That's a good way, of course.
Yes, declare I managed to block the spade suit by cashing diamonds first in the other room, so only made 9 tricks. The diamond lead certainly made this declare sweat a little bit. So at this rate, declare is just going to lose 1 club, 1 heart and 1 spade.
Yeah.
The over trick will go to Poland. Well done, declarer. They've just started board 8 in the other room. They're in the middle of bidding, but it looks like Magnuson as North is finished up in 2 diamonds. Polish club, 1 hard overcall by North, negative double by East, 2 clubs by South to show diamonds, 3 card spade support double by West, 2 diamonds by North, completing the transfer, and everybody passed. So 2 diamonds by North in the other room. Declare is in danger of losing 3 clubs, 3 spades, and a diamond. Same bidding as in the other room, except we start with a diamond rather than a club.
It may not be easy to reach diamonds now.
Well, I think 2
Yeah,
clubs
2
was
clubs shows
intended
that.
as diamonds.
Yes.
Whether it's interpreted as such, of course. They're playing 2 diamonds, and East Jarniewski led a trump.
Ah,
Now declarer has 6 diamonds and the ace of hearts and an entry to it, and I think he can just give up 3 clubs and 2 spades and make 2 diamonds. Well, 2 diamonds was going to be a struggle. Did North really bid 3 diamonds?
A bit optimistic. I don't think he did. Yeah, same. As you can see, the lead didn't matter really. If declarer is a good guesser, he can always play diamonds without a loss, and he can get rid of a spade on the heart ace, and opponents cannot touch spades.
Well, it's always comforting to have the opponent's lead a suit that you can't misguess in theory, but might misguess in practice.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I believe that once in 1973 I did misguess a queen. You never know, it may happen again any time. Clearly, 3 clubs and 2 spades perhaps to lose. In the other room they're playing. Looks natural to cash the ace of spades and play ace and another diamond. At which point I think declarer can claim. His jack of spades is high, so he can ruff the diamond high and draw trumps.
On a good day you make 6 spades.
It's raining today.
Yes, today is a bad day for slams.
What about north-south? They have 2 diamond losers, a heart loser and a spade loser.
Yeah,
So they can sacrifice in 5 clubs, east-west in spades, ought they to make 11 tricks if you play to rough diamonds and dummy?
It works.
Yeah. 2 hearts pass 2 spades by west, natural. 4 spades by east. He had the possibility of making a slam try on this auction.
Yeah.
4 clubs splinter. And he may think he has a bad hand, but if he knew his partner had the bare ace of hearts and slam interest, I don't think he would have signed off quite as quickly.
What a coward West is. Ah, he's making 6 now, isn't it? And another diamond.
I think he's going to lose the trump anyway,
Yeah.
don't you? He could have left himself with the 7 of diamonds for the last trick. Okay, so we're rushing through the boards. I'll bring you up to date with the other room where we saw Balderson make 3 diamonds with the 6 diamond and 4 heart hands. They played 3-0 down in the other room, which was on the heart finesse after accurate defense. So 5 imp pickup for Iceland. That makes the score 29-14. Board 14. Haraldson can't open 2 diamonds, that's the 3 suited hands. Is that a 3 diamond? Yes, it is. 3 diamond opening bid. Keeps his side conveniently out of 4 spades, which probably would make.
Maybe.
Very favourable lie of the spade suits.
Yeah.
But you do have some work to do, I agree. It's not so obvious how you should play 3 diamonds, is it?
No.
It's possibly a hand where you might duck a club, win the king of spades and duck a club. The idea being that either the defenders play trumps for you or you get to rough a club and dummy. And you remember there was a hand about 2 boards ago where the Icelanders bid a heart, 2-no trump as a limit raise. The poles are in 4 hearts and Magnusson has found the only lead to let that through. A club from Queen Third, which will let declarer set up the clubs as opposed to the defenders cashing 2 spades and 2 diamonds. So imps coming back to Poland on that board.
Well, they seem to be leading.
Poland were leading 29-4 before the break, and
Yeah.
I think got back to 29-14, but Poland are going to pick up 7 imps to lead 36-14 after board 12. And this is obviously a healthy result for Poland, since if you're in 4 spades, I suspect you'll probably make it. 6 spades, 2 diamonds and 2 aces. Well, that went very well, the first 2 tricks. Now maybe the 10 of spades to throw a heart away.
Now, that seems wrong.
Yes, it was so natural to play the 10 of spades, wasn't it? Feels natural to duck that one, so that South can't play more trumps at you.
Yeah, okay. I guess he realizes now that this was not my best choice. Ah. Here it comes.
Well, nothing too terrible has happened, has it?
No.
Now I guess he can play
Another.
another spade.
Yes.
If North roughs in, he'll probably score 1 trick eventually.
Ah. Club ace. Ah.
So the guy can't, I think, avoid losing 1 trump in the ending, so he has 130, but it's up to the other room as to whether they can reach 4 spades and whether they can make it. The match score, I think, is now correct at 29-14, but Poland are about to gain 7 imps for a game let through in the other room. In this room, Balderson has a 2-no trump opening bid, which is a 5-5-2 suitor, I think in the minus, 9-13. If he does that, what will North do? double showing cards or takeout, or maybe he'll bid 3 clubs for takeout.
Yeah.
What would you do, PO, over 2-no trumps, 5-5 in the minors, ostensibly 9-13?
I think I'll probably pass and wait for a 3 club to double.
Well, for takeout. That seems very sensible to me. And South doesn't have much of a hand, but he does have both majors. Not enough to bid 3 diamonds. Narkiewicz can double, but maybe that's a more a balanced hand than this.
Three hearts.
Well, you know, if partner had a balanced hand,
Yes.
maybe I want to defend 3 clubs doubled.
Oh, I bid 3 diamonds, yeah.
Partner, you pick a
You
suit.
pick. You pick.
And maybe now 4 diamonds from Narkiewicz, or just 3 hearts?
I think 3 hearts.
Me too. Probably raised to 4 hearts by South.
No.
Partner showed a really good hand.
Did he?
I think so.
Didn't double the first time.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he doubled. Yes, sorry, he did. Yes. Yes. He didn't follow my advice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't. Ah, well done. Can you make 3?
Close. On a diamond lead, that
Yeah.
certainly helps declarer. You can't get to dummy to play diamonds unless you lead the suit, but that does seem a natural thing for East to do.
No, club lead.
I would guess wrong, I suspect, and lead a diamond.
Why would you lead a diamond?
Because it's worst, and it's easy to
Oh, I
it's easy to identify the worst leads at double dummy. Then people at least won't think you're results merchanting.
Well, the worst lead is Jack of Hearts, I think.
Just to bring you up to date with the other table, board 13 is being played in 4 spades by the Polish pair after a multi-auction, so there will not be a swing on that hand. So it's 36-14 for Poland with a flat board on 13. Good position for Poland on 14.
So now it's more or less double dummy when it comes to shape.
You mean West is marked with a singleton heart?
Yeah, maximum.
Should the declarer simply play the ace of hearts, ace of spades, and set about a cross ruff, knowing that East will follow.
Yeah.
So ace of hearts, ace of spades, king of diamonds, diamond. That lets East pitch maybe a club or a spade.
Yeah.
If he pitches a spade, you rough clubs to hands. If he pitches... Oops.
Yeah. It's okay.
Well, it's okay here because it's a rough with a master trump.
Oh,
But it
right.
might-
Oh, you
it
should
might-
have taken ace of hearts
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
So the defenders now have 3 tricks. Do they have 2 trump tricks to come? I think they do. That's one down in a contract where he really should have made it.
Yeah. You got 140.
Maybe he didn't play the ace of spades. Maybe he played the ace of hearts. That's much more plausible. The fact that play got it stopped at that stage. I'm sure he would have played the ace of hearts.
Yeah.
Okay. Last board of the set. Strong club for West. 1 heart positive showing spades. East-West cards fit very nicely, but there just aren't enough of them to make slam. Looks like a normal 4 spades. Not much swing potential.
Spade positive.
Yep.
Why not trump?
Their system of responses is that 1 heart is balanced, 1 spade shows hearts, 1 no trump shows spades, and then I think if they're given the space, Burras may bid 2 hearts now. West relays with 2 clubs, and his partner first of all tells him how many cards he has in the other major. The first step showing 3, the second 2, the third 1, the fourth 4, based on the most frequent number, and then they relay for the rest of the shape. But here, South might well bid 2 hearts, just to get in the way of his opponent's relay. Pass by West, probably a relay.
Quoi?
I think South might be tempted to sacrifice. It probably costs 500, doesn't it? I mean, you don't expect to get out for less than 500 at the 5 level. If the defenders get it right, it might be 800, 2 diamonds, 2 clubs, a heart and a spade.
Yeah.
I think you've done all the hard work when you push them to 4 spades without giving them the chance to explore. So this is going to be a very uninteresting board. We'll put you through to the other room because 4 spades is going to make 11 tricks quickly or slowly. In fact, maybe we can get you the Belgian match.
Now we go for the Belgian match, yes.
Nobody's
Nice.
interested in that, but we'll do it anyway.
Belgian match.
Yeah.
My God.
Is there another table button at the bottom left? Bottom left, Barry?
Ah non, ça c'est
Cette photo-là, vous voulez pas la voir. Tu montres la mienne, je comprends. Je suis pas là.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And look at the score. 29-8.
It was only because we weren't watching. If we'd been watching, it would not have worked out like that at all.
Où est-ce que cette feuille est à
True.
l'envers?
True.
La feuille est à l'envers.
So they're playing board 13 at the moment in the closed room. Here, Brogeland and Lindquist have done well to get to 4 spades. They haven't made it yet, but they've done well to get there.
Oh, Trump lead. Oh, Trump lead. My God.
So what's De Clara going to do? Play on diamonds?
Yeah, it's going to double finesse diamonds probably.
Might win. You want to win the king of spades,
Yeah.
perhaps, and duck a heart to north so they can't continue the suit.
Yeah.
Just for the record, the big swing hand in the match, there was really only one of them, was a hand where Terry Orr was playing in 6 spades with ace, king, 10, 9, 5th of clubs facing Doubleton, and he probably can make it at double dummy, but both tables in the match we watched made 11 tricks in 4 spades, and he did not make it. So Belgium picked up 11 imps instead of losing 11, and that's basically the margin in the match, the 20 imp difference.
I think North is a favorite to hold at least 1 diamond under. So if you win the spade in your hand and finesse the diamond 10, then you will finesse another diamond. Doesn't that work?
Probably. As you can see, if you finesse a diamond and South gets in and plays a heart,
Yeah.
you better draw a second, you better go up with the ace, because if you don't, they'll take a diamond rough with the Doubleton trump, which could well be embarrassing. You might still be able to recover, I admit, but this is a very tricky hand.
Actually, if you finesse the diamond 10, you're okay.
Yeah.
Finesse the queen, king, and you get a heart back, you're in real trouble.
Let's say you go up with the king of spades at trick 1, and you
Yeah.
play a heart to the jack. What's the worst they can do? Say they shift to a club.
Yeah.
I guess you win the ace, play ace of hearts, ruff a heart, give up a club, and hope that either the spade honor drops or the diamond finesse works. That's not very good odds. I think your line is better. But Brogeland is sometimes a very thoughtful player. When he's declarer, he can take 5 or 10 minutes at a time. This is a very tough hand.
Ça, elle va durer.
Notice, Pio, that Israel are now back at the top of the table. They dropped down to 10th or 12th place about 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Remember, it was Israel, Iceland, Italy, and Netherlands at the top. Italy back in the top 10, as are Sweden. Well, declarers started well. The sight of the Queen of Spades makes it pretty likely it's Queen Jack Doubleton, doesn't it? Would North really lead a trump from Jack fourth? I don't think so.
No.
So I think declarer can probably infer that spades are exactly as they are. So with 6 spade tricks, 1 heart and 1 club, all he needs to do is play for the double finesse and
In diamonds.
In diamonds.
Yeah. Yes.
On a pris un impéo. Sur la 13.
I suspect the reason, by the way, why they got to 4 spades was that when West bid 1 spade and then 2 spades, he probably had an intermediate 2 spade opening bid available, so he'd already shown a good hand by doing that. In the other room, De Dondra has opened the East cards 2 clubs, which shows a diamond preempt or a very strong hand. And I wonder whether South will overcall.
No.
No, he passed and West bid 2 spades. Natural and presumably, I guess you could play it as non-forcing, but I assume it's forcing.
Yes. So Brogeland is going to make 6. Is
Maybe.
it not?
It's Possible he might misguess the diamonds and lead to the queen, and then to the ace.
Yes,
He might.
that's true.
He might. Good discard from Conrad's. Given the defenders the only chance they had. That may not be why he made the play, but it's certainly something else to make Brogel think about. Well, he still has a trump left.
Oh,
If one spade gets you a diamond, maybe another one will. They're playing 4 spades on a trump lead in the other room as well, but they've only just led it. Let's see whether De Roos takes as long to play to trick 1 as Brogelen did.
Sans doute.
Three hearts by North.
That does look a little strange, doesn't it?
No.
Maybe a result from a different board. Okay, at trick 1,
King of spades or no?
De Roos put up the king of spades
King
from
of
dummy
spade, oui.
and
And spade.
and spade. So it's good for him.
10 of 12. 10 of 12.
So we'll wait and see, but it doesn't look like he's likely to go down after getting the first trick right.
That's a heart 2 lead? I don't think so.
Oui.
Do you think Brogelen is wondering whether diamonds are 3-0? If they are,
It's safe to finesse anyway, so it's...
no, you'd lose 2 diamond tricks. If they're 3-0 with South having all 3, maybe he's going for some kind
Oh,
of
he's
end
not...
play.
I see, he's not... Ah,
He hasn't lost any tricks yet, so he might do something
that's true.
like duck a heart, so he can win the return and then decide whether he's going to play for an end play.
Yeah, but if he ducks a heart and gets a club,
Well, he's still okay in a sense. He has to guess what to do.
no, if South is King Doubleton Diamond, you don't know. Yeah, here we are. Finesse, finesse.
There's only 3 diamonds out, so he'll put the 10 in,
Yeah.
I think. Prepared to lose to an honor.
And this shouldn't take so long.
Just doing the math.
Yeah, but he did that before he played that. I'm pretty sure. Okay, rest is
In
silence.
In the other room, Declara played a diamond to the queen after drawing trumps. Then he
Yeah.
repeated the diamond finesse. So he'll get 10 tricks. Two imps to Norway and 2 boards to go. Okay, there you go.
Ah, ça c'est
So, board 15 just about to be started in the closed room as well.
Oui.
Let's say West opens the diamonds. What would you do as North?
I'm afraid I would pass.
Okay. In the other room, De Roos did open a diamond. We'll see what Livgard as North. Is it Livgard?
Deep gourd.
And Or. Oh wow.
What?
West passed
Yes?
11 points non-vulnerable. I didn't know that was illegal.
Nah, but you don't have a hand worth much. You have minors.
Okay. Well, that's one way to persuade North-South to get to game.
And you get a club lead. See how clever that was? Not opening in a diamond?
No, not a club lead this time. It's West on lead.
Sorry, yes. You're right.
Okay. Well done, West. It's not a very comfortable lead for Declarer, is it?
No.
And in the other room, the Belgians bought the hand in two, count them, clubs. A diamond by West, double by North, a heart by East, two clubs by West, and North correctly thought his partner had a Yarborough. The opponents had bid his long suit, so he sold out, hoping there'd be more bidding, and there wasn't. East did very well not to go back to two diamonds.
Did he make it?
They're still playing two clubs in
Okay.
the other room. I guess you could argue for finessing at the first trick on the grounds that you have to get some tricks somewhere.
Yeah, cross roughing for a while and finessing spade. I suppose you're right. It's very difficult to get 10 tricks, even if you can rough out the queen of diamonds. Maybe queen third of diamonds.
Yes, queen third of diamonds would be a chance, but it could be on either side.
Yes. Yes, and
Be
then,
nice if it was onside.
and then you need the spade finesse, and the hearts behave nicely for you. Clearly, King Doubleton with East.
Non, juste pour.
Yeah, I think he's doomed.
Yes, his chances weren't good. But on the other hand, he can set about a cross rough.
If he goes for cross roughs, he's gonna run out of trumps.
But he's going to score tricks in the process, which
Yeah.
is a plus.
Some. Say 1, 2, ace, king, and a diamond rough. Spade finesse doesn't work.
Ça va durer 1 heure, mais il va pas gagner.
Je vais regarder ce qu'il joue à la 16.
He will then know not to try to establish diamonds anymore.
Yes?
Yeah, still not so bad. Spades may come in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's very close.
It really is.
Je joue toujours 2 trèfles.
Passionnant.
Oui. Oui. On va lui expliquer à quoi ça marche.
Les 2 derniers tours, vous avez 25 minutes.
Le 9 face.
Il y a encore un handicap pique. Ça peut être aussi grand que les autres, et ça porte pas fait.
If Declara plays a club, will West shift to the King of Hearts? Maybe East will win the club.
And play
Hands.
what?
Small heart seems a bad idea, but I guess you know partner has either the Jack of Spades or a heart card for the overcall. Maybe.
Une espèce d'espagnol qui fait
I guess he doesn't really want it rough in both hands. If he can establish diamonds and goes for club roughs in the meantime. I don't know, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now.
Et puis, c'est la deuxième juillet, toujours pas été réglé.
I think he will play diamond, diamond.
Mais on n'a toujours pas fini de jouer le 7.
c'est la donne du siècle.
They're still playing 2 clubs in the other room, which may or may not make. Seems like Declara has taken 3 tricks and He needs to score as many trumps separately as he can.
Il trop de romance dans ses opérations.
Ça change. Ça change.
Dominique,
Oui.
c'est quoi la colonne raise, la colonne juste à l'avant des équipes, où il y a un côté d'Écosse.
Ah,
Okay.
Ça. Quelle colonne?
not okay.
Juste après le nom des équipes. Raise.
Résultat. Après, contre.
Now, Program is a very, yeah.
Résultat.
There's surely 2 trump winners to come. So,
Really?
yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Even a magician would have to be working very hard to avoid losing 2 trumps here.
Non, ça c'est à droite.
C'est combien de gagner sur la dame? Même point, ils ont gagné sur la dame.
Ah,
J'ai dit que c'est les scores de la zone.
mais pourquoi il n'y a que là?
Parce que les deux salles
Qu'est-ce qu'il a joué? Il a du quai, la dame? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
He still hopes he can have only one trump loser, but he needs to establish the diamonds in the meantime.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Les trèfles pour la dame.
Pique pour le roi et pique pour la dame.
Pique pour le roi et pique pour la dame. Ok. On a toujours un deux traites dans les tables. Il y a combien? 5. 5 qui jouent.
Attends, on va gagner, voilà.
Le mot devient
Oui.
optimiste.
Peut-être s'il joue bien fort, il chute.
S'il fait qu'une chute, c'est une chute.
Comment c'est cher?
Aucune idée. Aucune idée. Ah ben tiens, c'était pas de... Je ne sais pas, c'est toujours pas fini. Et c'est nous qui jouons.
Je n'avais pas chuté de plus que.
Ça c'est bizarre, ça c'est bien fait.
Il y a 4 levées. Ça,
Ah oui, je vois ça.
Moi, je vais aller.
devrait 2 chutes.
Mais si vous pouvez ne faire qu'une chute,
As de pique.
il est vu ou il n'est pas vu? Si vous pouvez ne faire qu'une seule chute.
As de pique.
Ça doit être délicat.
6.
Un doux.
Bien,
Pourquoi il a joué? Mais enfin, t'as une chute, mais une petite chose.
2 trèfles, une chute.
Pourquoi il n'a pas ça? Pourquoi il n'a pas ça? Mais ici, je vois ça tout à fait suffisamment qui joue
On voit, on est en train de jouer 4 queues.
mais non, il fait une chute aussi. Oh, mais ça va pas du tout.
C'est un écran.
Mais il a chuté aussi.
On a mis sur 2 chutes.
C'est parce qu'il pique. Parce qu'il va couper. Puis c'est très faux.
Mais il a répondu à que. Voilà. Voilà. Ça, c'est long.
C'était 33-0 chez les seniors aussi, c'est passé à 33-24.
Oui, c'est ça.
Voilà, 2 chutes. Marque 7.
Jusqu'à plus 50.
Ah non, non. Ah, ça c'est très mal.
Une dos.
Ah non, une chute. Bah, les piques qui jettent son cœur. Une seule chute.
Une chute, ça c'est bon.
5.
Moi qui suis bien.
C'est con, parce que les pas de très haut.
C'est une chute, c'est 4 150.
C'est pas vulnérable. On est 4. Main de 16.
Oui, mais c'est une pièce que nous, on a gagné 2.
Et les seniors aussi.
Yes.
Ah, ils ont gagné contre la Pologne.
Et voilà le cyclique fantôme. Où ils ont gagné cyclique, ça il faut l'expliquer. Parce que ça
Les filles ont gagné ici.
elle a trouvé la seule en termes qui fait une petite réforme.
Petit trèfle sous roi là. Sous roi, petit le 9. Et tiens, expliquez-nous ici. Oui, monsieur. Non, oui.
Espérer qui joue
C'est une espèce de mise en mer.
petit mélange de carreaux. Est-ce qu'elle est magique? C'est du jeu trop tard. Vraiment qu'on met la bonne et pas les carreaux. Vraiment qu'on met la bonne et pas les carreaux.
Quoi?
Il y a beaucoup de coopération de l'adversaire.
On passe de l'exercice, on va faire un français.
Une espèce de misère dorée, ou comment ils appellent ça.
Bah, déjà qu'il n'en joue pas 6.
Bon, c'est l'adversaire.
Bah, justement.
Si de Wonder s'emballe un peu et qu'il joue 6
Sans jouer 6 avec 8 points, ça fait 10.
Et comment elles font les filles pour
les filles, c'est arrivé à 6. Ils ont pris du
C'est
retard.
repoussé, c'est
C'était contre les Espagnols, ils leur ont donné une Rioja.
allez.
Écoute, je joue encore rien pour l'instant.
Bah, 34, c'est fini. Here we go.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Chip on the last board. Voilà.
Bon, c'est quand même une victoire.
C'est ça.
Contre la Norvège, c'est pas mal.
On
J'ai
gagne.
déjà avec le quatrième.
Mais là, il manque 2e P, hein, comme ici.
C'est 14.
Bon, allons voir.
Je dois aller travailler.
Tu viens au bout de mon fil.
Je viens au couteau.
Le point. Pas le point. On va voir. Pas cher. Ça, on va pas encore faire du billet. Oh putain, j'ai dû me lever un peu avant.
Mais on perd. Ah, salut, bonjour. On perd encore 2. On perd encore 2. Mais parce qu'on a joué le capteur. Et donc, c'est toujours. Oui, voilà.
Bem, portanto, tu achas que eu devo dizer?
Bon, moi j'avais allé mettre mon jeton au casino. Il faudrait que j'aille le jeter ce truc-là, parce qu'il est dans ma chambre. Moi je vais aller le jeter sur le quand vous êtes tout seul, tu vas aller au jeton. Mais rappelle-moi que je prenne ces jetons demain, que j'aille jusqu'à ce casino, d'acheter sur le 5. Tu joues le 5? 5, 8, 15, 18, 30, 31. Tu as autant de jetons que ça? Non. Quand je joue 5.
Bon, allez.
Bon, allez. Avec toi, tu travailles ce soir? Qui travaille ce soir? L'auteur travaille ce soir? L'auteur?
Auteur, Robert.
Toujours le même.